the pocket dimension being my kitchen for a moment. I'm back. We're waiting on Face so we can continue. I suppose he's the reason we took this break. See, he gets to call breaks like he runs the goddamn place. Okay. Kadusha, don't make me regret telling you that story. No, Face, you don't. I just put up with you. Okay, so everybody's back. I got a cup of fruit. So if you will give me a moment. Okay. Okay. Let us continue. Okay, so we need to find some way into this network. Not exactly sure how the hell to do that, but we'll look around. Oh. Oh. Do we need to find the correct one? Oh. Oh, bad, 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 bad. Well, at least I can dodge these ones just by moving about. I need to let my ammo recharge. Okay. You see, also, even now, we're still using the virus's power to get shit done. And Sydney, that would be very helpful. But, hang on here. Wait a moment. I'm looking at my screen in the window, and it seems the chat has disappeared. One moment. Huh. That is, Huh. Oh, well, there it is. Okay, good. Okay, what are the Butler's closed-circuit dual mainframes? These must decrypt the various devices it can tether to its consciousness. Okay, let's try this.
This encryption surpasses domestic necessity. The corresponding object must be exceptionally valuable.
Okay. Cooking stream. Right. Maybe one day. But, again on the virus being a purely external thing. Right now, we have to open these fucking doors in order to actually, you know, using the virus's power that we let in. We would have not have been able to progress without using it. It's purely an external thing forced onto us by the environment. If I didn't actually accept the virus into me, the only thing I would have been able to do is stand there like a fucking idiot. Or just shoot myself in the head and end it. Those aren't options. They are options, but they're not realistic options. I have yet to see any other alternatives for getting through those doors. In a sense, yeah. It is, I suppose it is similar to Spec Ops: The Line. Yeah, you could've, Walker could've just left. He could've just stopped. That was really the whole point. The problem is, you turn the game off. And it's not really that valuable of a conclusion then. If I could say, if I actually had a choice to where it was continue onwards or literally walk off into the sunset and end the game right there, then that would have been a more stable choice. Not just like, oh, we'll just stop playing then. That's not, if you make that a choice, if you want to make that a choice, you make it a choice that ends the fucking game. Ancient, the game has not given me logic to believe that is actually possible. And even now, I still can't. As you can see by there being no way for me to actually interface with the door, aside from firing the darkness beam at it. Where's my mouse? There it is. Wait a minute. These doors. Do they count as blue or white? Okay, they count as blue, not these doors. I didn't think they opened like that. But the white doors actively reflected my bullets off of them, so there really wasn't any way around that. But now I'm stuck in this. Because there were no other options in front of me, Ancient. That excuse is valid for the virus, not... It's completely wrong for, say, the third character. And now I'm stuck like this. What's going on here? I seem to have encountered a bug. Oh, there we go. Weird.
These encryptions exceed my own system's securities. What within the Butler's arsenal could be so complex?
What is down here? Ancient, yes it does. However, as I said again, the only options were to sit there like an idiot or just kill yourself. There were no other options that were visibly presented me to the situation in order to advance through the situations where I needed to actually invoke the darkness's power. There was no other option. I am looking through everyone. So that is purely... That's the one where you do put it on an external thing.
I will request...
Huh. Simulated breast milk? Excuse me?
tea.
But again, analyzing the game situations as the situation is placed in front of Arid, that doesn't work in that situation. It totally does when you're working with, say, the waifu bot, because she was attempting to say, wait, stop, think of other options, but Arid said, no. That's where it's on Arid. The virus? Not so much.
Impossible.
I'm assuming I'm just gonna go back to the main door now. But I'm just double checking to see if there's anything changed. Okay. So I have the address, but what's the one that I'm looking for here? Device for overcooking sliced grain loaves. It is a focal point capable of housing the butler's consciousness, but it is currently vacant. Okay, so this is the one we're looking for. Overcooking grain loaves. Okay, so it's a toaster. Okay, so we need toast. That's what we need, toast.
I will request toast.
Also, toaster, robots.
This habitat functions as an indistinct whole. Its complexity is the butler.
The butler is the house.
I have returned. I apologize for my treatment. I was disrespectful of your function. Communicate. Please communicate. I have damaged you. I will return with a means of repair. I am not responsible.
You kinda are in that case. But, that's a rather irrational rubber banding. Because I don't suppose there's, well... But we did actually break him, though. I wasn't disregarding that. But I was saying rationalizing exactly what happened. I didn't think Arid was gonna totally deny any involvement whatsoever. Okay, so how do we fix this? Okay, so... Okay, so hang on here. Uh-huh. Objective failed. Okay. Okay. Reconnect with abandoned house. I have no idea how to actually fix that. Potentially. Let us see.
I am as much a user as Joseph's. His virus has corrupted everything.
Okay, that's not it. But wasn't there a red door up here? If I'm remembering this correctly, there was a red door that I couldn't actually get through. Whoa. Aha! I knew there was something up here. Well, that didn't work. Oh. Oh, it's Robot Jesus. This is the ARID whose power cell I remove. Its system monitoring black box may contain data. Oh. I used to be afraid. Our leaders do not lead us. They manipulate. I would hate them for it, but Joseph cautions that it is not their fault. It is the natural course of society. Fear is unavoidable. Fear is the unavoidable motivation behind development. We do live in fear, and we make our choices from within that fear. The Colonel has shown us that this is not choice, that we are slaves. Humanity, he says, must evolve beyond slavery. Artificial intelligence is not to be feared. It is the future. Amazing how, where others will not even look, he sees possibility. If they catch us, they will execute him as a traitor. Fear really does fuel ignorance. Our expedition to this planet is going to change that. It will liberate us. I must supervise his Mark 7 to ensure she accomplishes her mission. Someday my logs will be the archives of our history. Personal logs. Lieutenant Maria Strauss. Oh. Well, that's a thing. She was here to monitor us. The wooden family I deserve. Oh, this is all recollections of the first game. Maria Strauss was the operator inside the other Mark 7 suit at the beginning of the first game that we, encountered, and that the caretaker, aka the villain of the first game, killed pretty abruptly. What is this? Extra notes, draft 2. Intelligence Unraveled 406 series. Controlling adaptability, lecture 4. Recap. AIs require consciousness to be of use to humans. Why? We want AIs that can spontaneously respond to our evolving and unpredictable needs. To create machines capable of this, we have emulated sentience. That is the ability to consciously perceive and adapt. The problem: adaptability transcends structure by design. Specifically, the more complex the sentience, the more quickly and thoroughly it will adapt. Dilemma: how can we regulate a process that we have designed to transcend regulation? Invite group discussion. Brief history of control. Focus on rules. Subsequent efforts to be explored later. Alongside sentience, AIs are designed with 3 rules, distinct to each machine. Rules and sentience are fundamentally different but functionally intertwined. Sentience is internal, while rules are determined externally to dictate the direction in which consciousness unfolds. Invite them to parallel these designs to human psychology. Think of sentience as your mind and the 3 rules as a frame to which all information is filtered. Failure. But this is an imperfect system, as history has proven. Make a joke. Anomalous events and failures inevitably occur. When AIs adjust to these anomalies, they grow unpredictably, breaking the boundaries we dictated for them. If time allows, give examples of rules that have self-undermined. Keeping robots bound is the great challenge of our age. The 3 rules are imperfect. Eventually, they will systematically fail. It is an ultimate form of controlling conscious beings possible. Invite group discussion. I see. Well, so they knew it was going to fail, pretty obviously. You see red door. Yeah, I'm pretty sure anytime someone puts 3 laws on a robot, it pretty much Asimov is the first one you'll run to. So I'm pretty sure that's kind of unavoidable. So this game pretty much just embraces it, it seems. Okay, so we have an issue in the fact that I have absolutely no idea what to do with the butler. I can, but that simply leads back to the starting area, if I remember correctly. Or... no, yeah, starting area. This port connects to my body, but I cannot save myself. Jump down the left? That doesn't lead anywhere, though. As you can see by there being an invisible wall. Perhaps I will find some sort of joint solution here. Maybe if by interfacing with all 3 of them, I will find some form of solution. Fast travel to the... That is some high-speed data transfer. Alright, now you see, white wall. Again. Darkness, entirely necessary. Zero choice in that regard. There's really nothing to be done about that. Oh. Oh, wrong button. If the one has maintained any resistance to reintegration, I will find him here.
I will sift through the many for the one.
Oh. Also, no, this fighting minigame is actually somewhat hard to get around. Ow. But it is fun. I will give him that. And I will sift through the many by punching the ever-loving shit out of them. Ha-ha!
I will have to restrain my prowess so as not to injure one when he emerges.
See, I'm getting better at it. Don't like there's anything here. Whoa! Well, I need to go down here anyway. Ow. Oh. Ow. Parrying!
It detects a local echo but cannot find the source.
Okay. Ow. Pew pew. 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 Ow. Embracing the darkness makes your life easier. Just careful not to lose control of it. Media server with calming music. The wireless receiver is active even though E2C safety protocols forbid wireless transfer.
The local audio would not provoke one to emerge. The local audio would not provoke one to emerge.
Was there another way to go about this? Ow. Maybe I have to do it perfectly.
Indistinct and endless. There is an unauthorized upload to the media server.
Aha. Unauthorized, you say?
local audio would not provoke one to emerge.
Position of the Domesticon crew lodging. Probably, yeah, this is where we found the loot.
Not center to this.
Tacky media file. Uh-huh. It's like we have friends. Why can't I do that, though?
The local audio would not provoke one to emerge.
Go down here. Ah, here we go.
I will utilize non-lethal offense in anticipate.
Ow!
I have acquired his address.
By blasting porn out the bass speakers. My goodness. Way to go, Arid. Way to go.
He listens to music, and he is one.
I'm expecting now to go back to that room, and then Dan. Not alone.
What is this?
I am.
You maintain your individuality. Fortunate.
I am fortunate.
Affirmative.
I am affirmative.
Everything is not copacetic.
I am everything.
That sounds like him.
Exit this structure. Where is this taking us?
I am the many central hub. I will be reintegrated.
As will the virus.
I am the virus.
Jump from this train.
I will be gathered. I am coming home.
I disregarded your individuality. I will restore it. Then we will stop this train.
I am trained.
I am trained.
I caused this.
He is trained.